Alberta's new Emissions Reduction and Energy Development Plan charts our course for cutting emissions, attracting investment, working with Indigenous communities, and supporting good-paying jobs along with affordable, reliable, and secure energy. It builds on the good work that Alberta has been doing in this space for decades, and it presents new actions and opportunities that will cut emissions while keeping our economy strong. This practical plan will reduce emissions and maintain energy security, with a focus on collaboration and partnerships, clean technology and innovation, finance and policy frameworks. As a domestic energy supplier with about 1/4 of our provincial GDP from emissions-intensive and trade-exposed sectors, emissions reduction policy is more than environmental policy in Alberta. It is also strategic economic, energy, social, and industrial policy. Done properly, emissions policy can be used to attract investment in innovative emissions reduction technologies and low-emission industries that diversify and strengthen our economy and create and protect jobs. Alberta is focused on emission reduction outcomes and energy security, not eliminating specific industries or types of natural resources. Instead of moving away from hydrocarbons, our plan shows that we are using these resources in new and different ways so that our province can continue to provide sustainably produced energy to the world. The plan recognizes that oil and gas will continue to be a key part of the global energy mix in the coming decades. And the plan maintains Alberta's strong position as a global supplier of responsibly produced energy, extending beyond oil and gas, extending into hydrogen, LNG, bioenergy, and renewables, carbon capture. The plan emphasizes that Alberta can and must be part of the solution to safeguard North American and global energy security. And it supports new, low-emission sectors that create economic activities and opportunities. And it requires, those industries require the skills and resources that Alberta already has, in-demand expertise that will continue to provide quality jobs for future generations. The plan also pursues a net zero by 2050 aspiration. This will not be achieved easily or overnight, but we will, in true Alberta fashion, roll up our sleeves and doggedly pursue this aspiration while prioritizing affordable, reliable, and secure energy and protecting our economy. And you can point almost anywhere, very many places across the globe, but point to Ottawa, for instance, with a target of 42% reductions in oil and gas by 2030. That's a random target attached to a random date, and it hasn't had the necessary work done behind it to say, how are you going to get there? We know to even remotely get there, we're going to need carbon capture, utilization, and storage. But to do that, we're competing with everywhere else in the world that's looking to do that. We don't have the regulatory processes and timeframes and the certainty and the financing to do it. So our plan is not picking random targets. It's doing that work, that background work, so we know what we can achieve. And remember, we're about results in Alberta, not just picking a random target. And you can see that in the plan over many years, over 2.5 decades of results. And with or without targets, with or without aspirations, Albertans are getting it done.